and gentlemen, happy Easter week, happy spring with
Happy
snow,
Tax Day.
with snow falling
I know,
outside.
can you believe it? And taxes are due.
Taxes are due,
And beauty is out.
and beauty is out. So
There we go.
beauty is out.
So it's
That's
probably still a good day anyway.
still a good day for me, right there. Ray Price, beauty is
love it.
in Walmart, Cracker Barrel, and Hastings today. And you can also go to Ernest Tubbs Record Shop in 3 locations in Nashville.
And if you happen to go to one of those stores and they've already sold out, be sure and leave your name on the list.
Oh, yeah. Make
There
sure
you
and
go.
tell them, we want this, we want this. And also call your local radio station and ask them to play Beauty Lies in the Eyes of the Beholder, which is the first release, the single release, which is a song I wrote. And tell them you want to hear it over and over and over and over again, Frosty Morn.
Can you still do that? Call your local radio station.
Well,
Hey, listen.
you know, some of them you can, some of
Yeah.
them you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, just like this morning, right now, WSM, they're previewing for the last half hour. They've been previewing the album, and
Yeah.
Fred Foster, the producer, is there, and they're playing different cuts off of it, and which is a wonderful thing. So radio like that, yes, you can, because you go online. Most of these radios, they have a request
Yeah.
thing that you can click on and request a song if you're
I
listening
haven't
online.
heard the album yet because I'm waiting to get one, but he doesn't it's not just Ray Price on the album, right? He does a song with Martina McBride.
Yeah, the Affair to Remember is a duet with Martina McBride, which is an old Victimone song,
Yeah.
which was done in that.
I don't
in
remember.
that
Do you remember that?
Victimone? Yeah, I
Well, I
remember the
remember
movie.
Victimone, but
I remember
the
the movie.
song.
I don't
yeah,
remember the song.
I don't remember
the
it
song.
either,
don't
but
remember.
I remember when you hear it, you will.
yeah, I bet you will.
But it was who was Cary Grant and Deborah Carr
I
were
do
in that
remember
movie.
them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they were in that movie.
Affair
and
to Remember.
Fair to Remember, and
a nice
Martina
title.
sings with
you
that.
had a few of those, Peggy?
Very few.
And Vince sings harmony with him on 2 songs. One of the songs is the song I wrote that Vince sings on, and there's a 14-piece string section from the symphony,
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
along with the fiddles and steel guitar and all of the regular country stuff. There's 8 violins, 4 violas, and 2 cellos.
I'm glad to hear you mention instrumentation because so often the instrumentalists don't get the accolades they deserve. You know, you go to productions and you think about the actors and everybody up there on stage or that singer, but there's some great musicians in the back.
Oh yeah, and all of these people play with the symphony up there in Nashville. And Bergen White, who is probably the greatest arranger in Nashville, arranged all the music for this. And it's
For the
it's
entire album?
for the entire album. It's just absolutely phenomenal. It is so huge. Every song sounds like a movie theme. I mean, the production is
just
so
beautiful
full.
production.
So. And pick up a Sunday Tennessean, because Peter Cooper, who writes entertainment for the Tennessean, did a whole page on this on Sunday.
Great.
About Ray and about the fact that he was not a real mushy kind of a guy, and his wife Janie would ask him, well, do you love me? Because he never just said that, I love you, darling, I love you, darling. And, his response was, well, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't have married you.
So that was it.
That was it. That's all she got out of it.
I'm not saying anything else.
And toward the end, he told her that this album, he dedicated the album to her, to where she would know after he was gone how much he really did love
That's
her.
beautiful, yeah.
And his fans, He also did this for his fans. So it's a great thing. Go buy one. Call radio stations and ask them to play it. You will be surprised how beautiful it is.
I won't be surprised.
Beauty is
I expect it to
Ray
be
Price.
wonderful. Yeah.
It's a wonderful album.
So we got to run to one of those places.
Yeah.
And get
Or you
us
can
an
go to,
album.
or you can go to iTunes and download it. You can go to Amazon and order it off of Amazon. All the online
Yeah.
providers have access to it. So
And if you don't
I'm touching
if you don't know how
John
to if you don't know how to do that, just Google it. They'll
Yeah,
take you
and they'll
there.
find it.
They'll find
take
it.
you there.
They'll
Google will
find it
take
for
you.
Remember,
anywhere.
you used to have to
Yeah.
go HTT that and all that stuff. You don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, no.
I can remember when you turn your internet on, it would go
Yeah, yeah.
grind for a few.
change.
Well, that shows how old we are.
Yeah.
When those modems used to try to sync up, I guess is
Oh
what
gosh,
it was
I
doing.
remember all the way back to a floppy disk, and I still wonder what that is.
Jim Oliver up at the Smokehouse is also going to have the albums up there. I brought this out because you're talking about technology.
I love that.
My first cell phone was about that big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Read the name.
Hello. Read the name of this. Jimbo's horribly, hot barbecue sauce.
I love the title.
That's
Take your life in your own hands, but it's great stuff.
oh yeah.
Yeah, one of these days, John's going to turn that bottle up and take a swig of it.
They've
Right
got
here
one
on-
called Burning Butts.
I like
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, even the hot ones, the real hot ones, are not that kind of hot that burns your mouth
just-
off.
yeah.
It's just real. They're
And
real
you know, that
tasty.
kind of stuff is supposed to be good for you.
It is good for you.
Is it?
Hot sauce.
Yeah.
I put hot sauce on everything.
Yeah.
But hot
Well,
sauce is
know-
good
well, that's
for
because
you.
you're a hot mom.
There you go.
It's the silver
No,
fox. Here she is.
probably not. As we age a little bit, our taste buds get a little numb, so you kind of
So you can have more.
you have to do
Well,
you have
that's
to
true.
do that sort of thing.
That's
so
true.
so
you
you can
need to
actually
wake them
taste
up
it.
a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's funny how our tastes change. I never used to put pepper on hardly anything,
And now you
black pepper, and now I just love black pepper. I just put it on just about everything I eat.
But one thing for sure, we have all probably always loved salt.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
too much salt is not great
yeah.
for you.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
But you have
it's
to
not,
have it
you
to
know.
survive.
Yeah.
So, well, too
There's
much of
probably
anything is not real
there's
good
probably
for you.
hardly anyone in this country that has a salt deficiency.
No.
Exactly.
No, canned foods. There's so much salt in canned foods. I mean,
Canned foods make
Although,
me nervous. I don't buy
at
canned
one
foods.
point in my life, I was on this low carb diet, drinking a lot of water.
Okay.
A lot of water. As part of that. And when I had my physical, I had a low sodium issue.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Nobody has that
Nobody
anymore.
has low sodium,
Yeah.
I know.
So.
I never
speaking
buy
about
salt.
salt makes me think about a guy working hard in the fields all day
Salt
long,
of the earth.
sweating, and the reason they call him that because when the sweat would dry, there'd usually be a salt ring
Yeah.
wherever the sweat was. Well, after this big rain yesterday or day before, I went out in the parking lot and looked, and there was a
big ring?
there was a ring of pollen.
Yeah.
It looked like a salt ring. There's so much pollen. It's that time of year, and I know it affects my upper respiratory and
does the rain help?
sinuses and
Does when the rain comes, does that
help me. Well,
Yeah.
it knocks it all out of the air. It puts
That
it on the
makes-
ground.
Yeah.
So
They're probably going to get rid of that, all the pollen in Tullahoma pretty soon, though, because elections are coming up for mayor and alderman this August. So I'm sure they'll probably take care of that issue. Get
you
rid
think
of all.
that's on one
Yeah.
of his platforms?
Yeah.
To get rid of the
I think
pollen?
Winston Brooks is advising the mayor on that project. Winston Brooks is
The
he's
real
into
vice mayor,
he-
Mr. Winston Brooks.
Yeah, he's into projects, and I think that's one of the things that he's going to be doing.
To get rid of the pollen.
Get rid of the
pollen.
pollen. Yes.
Excuse
Don't
me
get
for-
rid of the pollen.
Yeah.
You get rid of the pollen, you get rid of the bees, and when you
lose
get rid
the
of the
bees,
bees,
you're dead.
we're dead.
You're dead.
Okay, I'm
Right.
sure they'll
Take
figure
long.
that out when they start researching
One of
that.
these days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Salt, you're talking about salt. Salt is one of the few things that there's about 3 or 4 things that mold won't grow on. Salt is one, honey's the other,
Salt, honey,
vinegar,
and vinegar.
and
But
I think there might be one more.
possibly
mold
something
won't
in
grow
that
on.
category.
Isn't that
So
amazing?
that means
And that is amazing.
If you see mold on your furniture, which I haven't yet,
Rub honey on
but,
it.
well, no, I do vinegar. I mean, vinegar is what they come
Yeah,
in clean with,
yeah.
and I guess that works on anything of that nature. So if you find yourself feeling moldy, drink a bottle of vinegar.
Well, and I had a buddy tell me that his granny, anytime he had a problem with his feet, like if he had athlete's foot or
She washed them in
mold, no, she would put honey on his feet and put socks on them when he'd go to
Ouch.
bed at night,
That's interesting. I've
and
never heard
within
that
a
one.
couple of days it'd all be gone.
I don't know that I'd like that. I'm not for putting honey on my feet. Are you?
Depends on what her name is. Hey, honey, come on over here on my feet, baby.
This is definitely going in the
That-
wrong
right
Right
direction.
now, it's going in the right
Yeah,
direction.
yeah.
It's going in a fun direction.
Yeah.
We have a great show today. We have a whole lot of people on. There's so much going on, as always, in Tullahoma and the surrounding area.
Oh, I
There's
wanted
just
to
stuff
mention that.
happening.
I went to see Little Women at the Manchester Arts
Uh-huh.
Center, and it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. They're on another weekend, and I encourage people to go see it.
Little Women.
Great characters,
Little
yeah.
Women.
Great cast,
I've
great
known
crew.
one or two of them.
They were
I have too.
just
I've known some big
phenomenal.
ones as well.
Yeah.
Take your Kleenex with you because it'll bring
You gonna
tears
cry?
to your
You
eyes.
gonna
Yeah.
cry a little bit? Well, I know Samantha Terrell Waters is in that, along with Annie Flanagan Clements,
and
all kind. I don't know all of them, but I know just with those two right there, and I think Noel's directing it.
Right, and Mackenzie Lewis is the lead, and all the characters. Amanda Wright. I can't name all the characters, but they were just
they do a great job.
Excellent group, all of them.
Do a great job. Annie Got Your Gun was wonderful at South Jackson recently, and the Tartan Terrors are coming when? 25th?
The Tartan Terrors are going to rip into Tullahoma and just blow us all away. They're coming on Friday the 25th. Yeah, Friday the 25th. Get your tickets now, 455-5321.
That's right. And get ready for the Great Gatsby Gala. That's going to be a big fundraiser at South Jackson on June the 7th.
June 7th.
All kinds of good things happening.
Yeah.
Getting ready to clean up Rock Creek.
Yeah, we're going to clean up Rock Creek. You need to pay your income tax today if you haven't already. Or else file for an extension.
Early in the
if you're watching this
year.
on Tuesday.
Yeah. I'm glad to be done with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me too.
Have we still got to talk?
Oh, we're going to talk a little bit more. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we got all kinds of good things we can talk about.
I could mention that my a cappella singers are going to sing prior to the Tartan Terrors. They're nice young girls. They sing at the Piping on the Green when they had that over at Celtic Concert.
Oh, and I know something else you need to look for. I know Joe Denby, they're having a 30,000 egg Easter egg hunt.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Out at the ballpark, and I think Glicken Woods is having their hunt, and there's all kinds of places and ways that you can take your children and have a good time getting ready for Easter at an Easter egg hunt. And there's also all types of church activities going on throughout the week, because this is Holy Week.
This is Holy Week.
And there'll be great things to do and, wonderful things to feel. This is a feel-good week, because this is not only the supposedly the ending of winter and the cleansing of the skies, but it's the cleansing of your heart and your soul.
And that's good for us all.
And we all need to have that good feeling. Yes. And the good feeling right now is, without sponsors, we wouldn't be able to have this show. And we're getting ready to go see some of them and put them in front of you. Do us a favor. When you go into their business, thank them for what they do. Because without them, we couldn't have been doing this and bringing you local information for 21 years now. And even better than that, after you thank them, buy something. That'll make everybody happy. Shop Tullahoma. We'll be right back.
The final countdown has begun on the remaining 2013s at Russell Barnett Kia. With only a few left in inventory, these deals are amazing. Check out this 2013 Kia Sportage, yours today for $21,500 or $349 a month. That's incredible. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. So come on down to Russell Barnett Kia and let us show you why we are #1 in customer satisfaction. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Hi, I'm Jeff Stroop, and right now through the month of April, we're going to run a spring special to clean and service your systems. It will help with operation and efficiency.
Hello, my name is Joe Stroop. Give us a call with the training promotions running through May 15th with $1,100 rebate and 0% financing for 4 years.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. I'm so glad spring is here. Thank you for all your business and your trust. God bless.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, folks, we're back, and I'm pleased to have with me this morning Mr. Gary Gressel, and he is the area director now for the Special Olympics that we've been doing around here now, Gary, for how many years?
36 years.
36 years. I know Karen Matchett was involved with that for years, and Dana Simpson, and the torch has been passed.
That is correct.
And you're the man in charge.
Well, I am trying to lead the ship, but yes, we're very excited. Next Tuesday, the April 22nd, we're going to have our 36th event held at the Tullahoma High School.
That's wonderful. You know, we've been involved in that for years. I emceed it for several years, and I know my sister-in-law Candy does the softball throw, and a lot of people. Well, there's just all kinds of people who have been involved over the years. What a beautiful thing to do and to have.
It's very exciting, and you're absolutely correct. I mean, the people that have been involved year after year after year. As I said, this is our 36th year, and we were looking at Sunday's newspaper. Murfreesboro had their event this past week, and that is only their 24th year. So we actually have 12 more years in this area than the Murfreesboro big event. But yeah, we're very excited about it, and we're asking everybody to come out, cheer on the athletes, and have a big good day.
Well, you know, this community with Tom Norman and Skills Development Services has been around that long as well.
Absolutely.
And a lot of communities didn't embrace these athletes and these people the way they've been embraced in Tullahoma for years and years and years. One of the greatest gifts that I think I've been given, other than my wife and my child, is being able to know these young people, and now older, because a lot of them have aged as we have, through our church affiliation and teaching a Sunday school class with them, and feeling the untethered love that comes out of this population is a wonderful thing to know.
It is. This event that we're having Tuesday is our biggest event as far as the number of athletes that participate. But this is not the only event that we have.
Right.
We have events almost year-round. And when we go to these different events, for example, we went to Gatlinburg in January and went skiing. And every different place we go, whether it be Chattanooga to go bowling or skiing in Gatlinburg, flag football in Nashville, they always talk about our area, Area 13, the Lower Cumberland region. And that is a contributing factor to the community, to all the volunteers that have been helping and continuing to support this program. And it does. It makes you feel real good when you go to these different areas and they talk about the past successes that we've had.
You know, Gary, what time does this start on Tuesday? I know there's an opening ceremony, and right. That takes place at what time?
We like to get started at 9 o'clock. We have 410 athletes. We had a little over 350 last year, but we've got a couple more schools that are participating this year. The opening ceremonies start around 9 o'clock with our parade of athletes around 9:15. The game should start around 9:30 and conclude around 1:15.
Okay, and the reason I asked that question, because a lot of you folks, even if you can't volunteer and stay out there all day, if you'll take about 30 to 45 minutes of your day around 9 o'clock to 9:15 and go to the Tullahoma High School track and watch this opening procession, it's just like watching the Olympics. The different towns come in and they've got their different color, they all have different colored t-shirts on, and they have their banners and their flags, and these athletes are so excited. It is just unbelievable to look at the joy on their faces when they're walking around that track representing their hometown.
Absolutely. It is very similar to the Olympics. We have the Manchester and Tullahoma Police Department that will carry the torch from Manchester and bring it into the stadium. They'll make a lap around the stadium. They'll then hand the torch to an athlete, where we will have the athlete go around the track. We'll light the cauldron, and then we'll announce that the games are open. But yes, we're asking anybody and everybody to come out and enjoy, to cheer our athletes on. Tullahoma High School will be providing a concession stand with all the proceeds going to Special Olympics, so we get the support from their booth, and we would appreciate the support from all the surrounding communities.
Right, and that's something else. The athletes are all fed.
That is correct.
And this takes money.
Absolutely.
And it takes money to keep this program going. And like you say, you're going to Knoxville, you're going to Nashville. Funding for this. How can someone on an ongoing basis, or even a one-time basis, make a donation to Special Olympics?
Well, they could contact either myself or area. Each county has a coordinator, and we will accept donations. We have a P.O. Box in Manchester. That's P.O. Box 562, Special Olympics. They can send a money order, check. We're not picky. They can send us a $2
Do you have a website?
bill.
Do y'all have a website?
State of Tennessee. It is SpecialOlympicsTN.org.
Okay. So they could go to that, because everybody's doing what they need to do like this these days.
That's correct.
They can go to that, get the information they need, or even give a donation there through there, earmarked to Tullahoma or Manchester or wherever.
Area 13.
Area 13.
Absolutely. That would work wonderful for us.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
That's a week from today.
That is correct.
9 o'clock in the morning. We'll be here doing this show, but as soon as it's over with, you'll see me over at the Special Olympics, and we'll have a film crew over there. We always do, and we'll have a good report on this year's Olympics.
Well, we appreciate it very much, John.
Thank you for your time and your work in this area. It's work much deserved, and I know you get great joy from it.
Absolutely.
Okay. Folks, we'll be right back after these messages.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com, featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
This is a tree that was never chopped down to make a crutch that was never needed. By a child who never got polio. Because vaccine was never in short supply. Thanks to people whose compassion wasn't either. Over the years, Rotary Club members have helped immunize over 2 billion children against polio. Soon, the world will be polio-free. Rotary, humanity in motion.
How long has it been since you raced a cheetah? Are your tornado creating skills getting rusty? Tired of being the only one in your neighborhood who hasn't built a dinosaur? Sounds like it's time to visit the Hands-On Science Center. The Hands-On Science Center is an indoor science playground. In this museum, please touch is the rule. Join us for weekly science demonstrations on space, lasers, lizards, rocks, and a whole lot more. No two visits are ever the same, so visit often to see our ever-changing exhibits and demonstrations. The Hands-On Science Center, 101 Mitchell Boulevard in Tullahoma.
I'm meteorologist Leland Statham, and you're watching Just Plain Living here on Charter Channel 6.
All right, folks, we're back, and I am very honored and pleased to be the chairman of the Boys State Committee for American Legion Post 43 here in Tullahoma, and we made our choices for Boys State recently, went over to the high school and told those young men about their selection. There was a young man, Alex Frederick, was not able to be there that day. On the video, he's listed as an alternate, but as of now, he is also a selection for Boys State to go as a representative as well. So Proud of these young men. It's something that they'll remember for the rest of their life. Boys State 2014. Made our Boys State selections for this year. This year we will have 5 attendees and 1 alternate. And guys, what I want to tell you right now to start off with is just to be chosen for this is an honor. Whether you're an alternate or not, the alternates are just as important as the people who are chosen, because something might happen to one of y'all might have to have an emergency somewhere, because we go ahead and send the money in to pay for this. And so, the alternate, it's an honor to be an alternate as well. And just to give you a short synopsis of what you're going to be involved in, guys, if you will let this happen for you, you're getting ready to spend a week with some of the brightest and best in the state of Tennessee. This is a week of learning about government, and it's everything from city government to state government to federal government. And we all don't know enough about that, and we all should, because that's what controls our lives. The people you will meet there, as I said, will be the best and the brightest. I went to Boys State. My son went to Boys State. His grandfather went to Boys State. All 3 of us are still in touch with some of the people we meet at Boys State. We met at Boys State. These are the kind of people, guys, that will follow you the rest of your life. You'll see them somewhere. You'll go, hey, weren't you in my city? Or weren't you, in another city? And there are football teams, there are ball teams, sports teams, bands, different ways for you to do the things that you're good at doing. There's something there for you to do. And you'll meet people that throughout your life, I sort of equate it to being in the military. You're sort of, because none of y'all will probably be in the same place, in the same city. They make it a point to get everybody where they're with new people. You'll make new friends. You're thrown into something different that you'll need to put your arms around each other to help win what you're trying to win for your city. There'll be elections. You can either be mayor of your city. I was the campaign chairman for the guy who was almost governor. We've had a governor from Tullahoma before at Boys State. What a great honor. And just the fact that you're going is wonderful, but don't have any preconceived notions. Realize that if you go there and open yourself up, number one, you're going to have a great time. The food's good. It's crazy, some of the stuff that you'll be doing, different than what you would normally do. But all of a sudden, you'll be with a brand new group of guys, and it's sort of like being on a team or in a band or on soccer, football, baseball, whatever you do where there's a group of folks together, you bind together to be the best that you can be. All right, so I want to tell you now who the people are who are going. Jake Crabtree is going. Riley Darden is going. Will Holt is going. Grant Rigney is going, and Noah Sloan is going, and then Alex Frederick is the alternate. So, guys, and we'll let you guys give your names because you are Will Holt,
Riley Darden, Grant Rigney, Jay Crabtree, Noah Sloan.
And these are our 5 candidates that were selected to go to Boys State this year. And Mr. Frederick had somewhere he had to be right now, but we will make sure he finds out that he is the alternate. And we're very proud of these young men, and we know that they will represent Tullahoma High School and the city of Tullahoma and American Legion Post 43 very well. So congratulations to all of you, and allow yourself to have a good time, because let me tell you what, it's worth the effort, because you will make contacts that you'll be in touch with for the rest of your life if you choose to, because these are the guys that are movers and shakers just like you are, who will rise above, and y'all will be looking at each other eye to eye somewhere else down the road. I'll guarantee you that. So proud of all of you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
For the past 32 years, we've had an amazing Register of Deeds, Miss Ellen Vaughn. Miss Vaughn has announced her retirement and will be leaving soon. We're going to miss her professionalism and kindness. I'm Tracy Hirschman-Weibert, candidate for the office. I know these are some big shoes to fill. My education and experience has now brought me to this place and time where I'm asking you for your vote for Coffee County Register of Deeds. Let's keep a good thing going.
Vote Weibert Indeed, Coffee County's most qualified.
Partners for Healing provides medical care to the working uninsured of Coffee, Franklin, and Moore counties. We are in Tullahoma from 8 to 5, Monday through Thursdays, and in Manchester on Fridays from 8 to 12. We provide primary medical care and offer an in-house disease management program.
My name is Rosie Mitchell, and I would just like to say I am blessed to have partners in my life.
Please call 455-5014 for more information. Thank you for being one of our Partners for Healing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Excalibur limousine provided by AAA Limousine Service, and these are the South Jackson Gatsby girls starting the promotion for the Great Gatsby Gala that will be held at South Jackson June 7th, 2014. Get your party hat on, folks. It's gonna be a ball. What about it, girls?
Here's to ya.
Welcome back to Living. I'm on the set today with John Carney, the city editor of the Shelbyville Times-Gazette. Busy all the time.
Busy.
And today you're representing the symphony.
Yes.
Tell me about it real quick.
I'm co-chair along with Dawn Holly of the steering committee for the Nashville Symphony's annual concert in Shelbyville. The Nashville Symphony, the Grammy Award-winning Nashville Symphony, has been coming to Shelbyville since 1989. In Calsonic Arena on the celebration grounds. It's a regional event.
So this your 25th year. Is that right? 89, 99?
You know, it is. Although it's probably not our 25th concert because they early on when they were trying to figure out what season of the year would be best, I think we skipped an hour, a year and a half or something like that at one point.
Well, I think it's an awesome thing to do.
Well, it's just a wonderful concert, and it's a very family-friendly concert. It's a casual. You don't have to wear a tie. That's why I intentionally didn't wear a tie, because you don't have to wear a tie.
And when is this concert? Let's get that right out there.
It's May the 6th. And,
that's Saturday?
No, that's a Tuesday night. That's Tuesday night.
Tuesday, May the 6th, of course.
At Calsonic Arena on the celebration grounds. That's the enclosed, that's the indoor arena.
The indoor arena. And what time does it start?
The concert itself starts at 7, but we have several other things going on prior to the concert.
Such as
at 5:30 we will have the Nashville Symphony's Instrument Petting Zoo.
Oh, cool! And kids can come and look at.
Kids can come and look at, not just look at them, but pick them up, actually touch them. They have
wonderful.
They have volunteers with each instrument, and they will show you. You know, this is a trumpet, and here's how you play it, and they will let the kids.
Get to hold it and see how it feels in their
exactly.
hands.
And the volunteers are very good. They're well trained, and
I love that idea because it takes some of the mystery out of it.
And just to see those kids, it's so much fun to watch. Just to see those kids' faces. You know, they're holding a violin and pulling the bow across. You know, and but it's just such a wonderful thing. And if the weather is good, we will have that out in front of the arena as people are coming up.
That's a nice idea.
If the weather is bad, there's a room inside the arena where
now, if I remember correctly, it's only $5.
For the concert, yes, that's right. Well, only $5 for adults. Children and students get in free.
Is that students through high school?
Yes, even college students.
Wow.
Although
if your ID card?
ID card, yes. If you look like an adult, bring your ID card. Right. Yes, children and students are admitted free of charge. So it's something very affordable, and it's a great way to introduce your kids to beautiful music.
Don't you think a lot of people get the wrong idea about symphony, that it's only something you hear in the background of a movie, or
you have to know what it is to enjoy it. You have to have some sort of special knowledge to enjoy it.
Well, one time I met the director of a symphony in San Antonio, Texas, and when I went, I was really sleepy and I was really tired, but I wanted to go. And I admitted to him that I'd gone to sleep during one of the movements, and he said, I love that. If it can make you rest, that's fine.
Well, the pieces that'll be on the program this time, we'll have a little bit of everything. We'll have the William Tell Overture.
And everybody loves that.
Everybody loves that. It's the Lone Ranger song. Right. And, we'll have some Aaron Copland on there. And there's a lot of it you've heard. You may not know what it is. You may not know it by name, but you've heard it somewhere. And it's just beautiful music.
Anyway, some beautiful stuff.
Just beautiful music.
And I know you have Beethoven, and I've always been a big fan of Beethoven.
Right, yes. And so it's wonderful. The symphony will be under the direction of Vinay Parameswaran, and I've probably just butchered his name, but
I think he did rather well.
He is their assistant conductor. This will be his first time to lead the concert in Shelbyville, and we're looking forward to seeing him. But then the concert also features the Cascade High School Band.
To me, that's one of the great tributes to your organization, to bring in the band.
For about the past 7 or 8 years, we have been rotating through the 3 high school bands in Bedford County. And the way the concert works is the symphony plays for a little while, and then right before intermission, the high school band gets to do a few numbers on their own. Then we take intermission. Motlow Jazz Band will play during intermission.
That's great.
And then the symphony comes back for the second half of the program, and then at the end of the evening, the symphony and the high school band play together on a couple of Sousa marches.
And that's got to be the biggest thrill ever.
And it always ends up with Stars and Stripes Forever, and the high school piccolo player gets to take the solo.
Oh, wonderful.
And
what
it's
a thrill
just,
that is.
Yeah,
that gives me chills thinking about it.
It
what
really
that
is.
can mean to a student.
Oh yeah, that child will now always have the memory of having played
with the symphony
orchestra. And it's just a fun evening all around. We have an art show on the Arena Concourse. The Motlow Jazz Band will also be playing a pre-concert at 6 p.m. So while you're enjoying the art show or the instrument petting zoo or whatnot, you can listen to the Motlow Jazz Band.
Well, David Bethea probably is the director, because he is the professor out at Motlow, and he does wonderful work. And I compliment him for bringing his group.
Well, it's just a fun evening. We try to make it very fun and family friendly, and
it's not stiff.
It's not.
That for a fact.
It's not.
It's not a stiff concert because the director will speak to the audience.
Yeah.
And you'll feel like you're a part of this.
That's right. We want this to bring people in. And, we've had people before that have very young children, that maybe will slip out at intermission. And that's fine. If that's a great chance to introduce your child to some good music, and then you want to slip out midway through, we don't mind that at all.
Do they need to get tickets ahead of time?
No, we will have tickets at the door. We do have tickets available in advance at the Elm Street main office of First Community Bank in Shelbyville, but we always have plenty of tickets at the door. The one thing, if you want box seats, we have some box seats down front. Those are $10 each.
So you need to get those
probably
early.
Need to get those in advance. And those are also available at the bank.
And I suppose you have concessions?
The celebration will usually open their concession stand. So yes.
So whose idea was this?
This was
in the beginning.
In the beginning, there was a company that has changed hands several times called Empire Barrel, and it's now Newell Rubbermaid. But at the time, they made pencils in Shelbyville, and they partnered up with Shelbyville Rotary Club to start that first concert in '89. And
who would have known it would have grown to such a proportion? I know we've got to cut this off. And what a great... I'm so proud of you, John, for what you do, not only with the Gazette newspaper, but with the symphony and other activities. I know this is not your only involvement. So, May the 6th, come to Shelbyville Calisonic Arena and just enjoy and relax. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Great to see you. We'll be back with more things.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mack Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
The Russell Barnett Ford family has over 300 vehicles in inventory, both new and pre-owned. With vehicles starting as low as $29.95, along with rebates and incentives up to $10,000, you will not need to look any further than the Russell Barnett Ford family. Surrounded by great attitudes and even better prices, we want to save you time and money. So look no further than Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Russell Barnett Ford of Winchester, or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
We get closer to a world with more birthdays when we take cancer patients by the hand. We help them find answers and guidance and hope, and give them more candles to light. We're the American Cancer Society. Help create a world with more birthdays at morebirthdays.com.
I told you earlier that it's Easter week, and in Tullahoma on Palm Sunday, for the past, I don't know, it's probably been 10 years now, a lot of the churches get together downtown and have a walk from the Presbyterian Church over to the First Christian Church and have a celebration and a little talking about Palm Sunday. And I filmed that this past Palm Sunday and wanted to bring you a little bit of that video just to kind of help get us all in the spirit of Holy Week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Palm Sunday and people are starting to gather in the back parking lot of the First Presbyterian Church here in Tullahoma, where several churches will join up and they all join together and make a palm walk to First Christian Church to have a little service in the lawn over there. And it's Palm Sunday in Tullahoma. Now there's a message of prayer, and the group will start to walk over to First Christian Church and be joined along the way by other denominations. And here they come. Palm Sunday walk into downtown Tullahoma. Of course, the Tullahoma City Police help every year in making sure the road's safe here for these folks. And it's a good crew. Just a little demonstration of joint effort and faith by the churches downtown. And it's an exciting thing to see that all denominations can gather together to show their faith and be as one. Lovely group this morning. And now they're coming around the corner at First Christian down here by the First Christian Church Annex, the old post office, and coming to the courtyard at First Christian Church to have another Palm Sunday gathering and a word of prayer, and then back to their separate locations for their normal church services on Palm Sunday. That's a great looking crew coming down through here.
Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, his steadfast love endures forever.
Let Israel say, his steadfast love endures forever.
Open to me the gates of righteousness, that I may enter through them and give thanks to the Lord.
This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it.
Save us, we beseech you, O Lord. O Lord, we beseech you, give us success.
Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord. We bless you from the house of the Lord.
The Lord is God, and he has given us light. Bind the festal procession with branches up to the horns of the altar.
You are my God, and I will give thanks to you. You are my God, and I will extol you.
Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. For his steadfast love endures forever.
That the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made.
Joy into sorrow and on to elation, we come to Christ this Holy Week. May the journey of this week lead you into the fullness of Christ's love.
Go in peace. Thank you for coming and being part of this.
Thank you.
When you see the sign, The Main Event, take a close look inside at a hair studio that offers services by some of the best master stylists in Middle Tennessee. These stylists offer a list of services that compete with large city salons, from trendy cuts for men, women, and children to the latest color techniques, including highlights and bold color accents. Other services offered include permanent hair weaving and relaxing to formal hairstyle for that special occasion. You can also give yourself a very special treat with a full makeover, including full body waxing. For your convenience, we are open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. until the last client leaves happy. Call and make your appointment at 931-571-8682 or stop by our Tullahoma location at 207 North Jackson Street. Pamper yourself at The Main Event today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're pleased to have joining us on the set now to my left, Chad Markham, and to his left, someone you all have become quite familiar with over the last couple of months, Winston Brooks, the community coordinator. Is that your official title now?
Yes,
community
sir.
coordinator. I still okay. All right. At one time, you were the public information director or something. So whatever.
Well, that is another responsibility. I am the public information officer as well.
Okay.
I call him the man.
You call him the man?
He's the man.
And also here, I'm the meteorologist.
Any comments about that? Because, one time when I asked you about the polar vortex, thinking you wouldn't know, but you knew and made me look bad.
Yeah.
So. Because actually you knew more than I did. That's what you do.
No.
Okay.
First of all, it's great to be back here, Jim. I appreciate that. This is some serious cold snap, and we're looking at 28s tonight. So cover your spring plants up. Everybody got spring fever this weekend, and trying to make the town nice. And that's kind of what we're here to talk about again today is keeping the town nice and taking pride in Tullahoma.
Great segue, Winston.
That was nice.
Aren't you impressed? I'm telling you. I'm telling you now. Okay. No, seriously though, you guys do have a project.
We do. We have a wonderful project coming up. It's called Rock Creek Spring Clean. It's to get the community involved and get to come out and clean up to Rock Creek. I think we actually have a promo video that we're showing right now out at the drive-in movie theater, and you can see it on our YouTube.
That's TullahomaTN.gov.
Okay.
TullahomaTN.gov.
Okay.
Can we roll that?
Are we going to show that today? We got that ready back there.
that thing gets me so psyched every time.
I'm ready to get it.
You know, I got to give a little credit here. I think you actually produced that movie, did you not, Chad?
I did. I helped put it together. Yeah.
Outstanding job.
Well, under this guy's leadership, I think this Winston's
maybe the other way around, but it was a team effort by far. And Chad is an event organizer. He's got a kind of a passion for waterway cleanups. He's done this before, but we had a lot of fun putting that video together.
We did.
So I was excited to be a part of that.
I'm impressed that you've got it playing at the drive-in too.
We knocked out.
So I assume that's to try to get people interested in
it.
It
is trying to get people interested, and we also want to promote our sponsors. So without them, we couldn't have made this event as exciting as it is. And we brought in Ascend, Federal Credit Union, First Vision, Traders National Bank here in Tullahoma, and Southern Community also,
and Citizens Tri-County.
And Citizens Tri-County.
Yeah, so we want to thank our sponsors for that.
So we do want to thank our sponsors.
Rule of thumb, good point, Winston. Don't forget one.
Yeah,
when you're doing it. Now you've got experience, Chad. What did you do? You had to go out and recruit somebody with experience in cleaning up waterways. You did well, but
yes. Chad came to us and said, "Let's put this event together."
Yeah.
And Mayor Curley has always been interested in running cleanup events every quarter, and so this one is going to be April 26th on a Saturday, which we're going to have great weather. We're going to meet at Fraser McEwen Park at 8 a.m. We're going to have breakfast. Chick-fil-A is going to provide lunch. Everybody's going to fan out. We're going to assign them where to go, and we're going to have some great friendly competition. And grand prize is a kayak. And we got some
brand new kayak. That's a pretty great prize, right? That's a wonderful prize to get.
And then, and you can take that out and sit on top, kayak out to Tim's Ford. And what I've learned, and one of the reasons it's so important to keep our waterways clean and also the curbsides, is all that trash eventually flows downstream and ends up in the Rock Creek part of the lake. And so I've talked to several people during this event that are excited to see this, because they say when the water starts to come up and in the spring, they won't even go up into the Rock Creek down at Tim's Ford because of all the trash that gets washed down.
Unbelievable.
It really is unbelievable.
Yeah. And Chad, how many volunteers are you looking to get on this project?
Well, I think ultimately, if we get 40, it's a successful event. We'll have cleaned up the creek. I think we hope to expect to get 100, 200. That would be an amazing event. And we've got, like Winston said, we've got some really great prizes. In addition to the brand new kayak, there's Stan McNabb's giving away a free detail car wash.
That's nice.
That's a nice one. Google is providing some Google Chromecast, which are some neat technology things that you can allows you to use interact your phone with your TV. Dr. Glick here in town is providing a professional teeth whitening, so it's to keeping in the spirit of cleaning our community, cleaning up our smiles too.
That's nice.
We're cleaning up our mouths.
And then for all the ladies out there, Woodard's Jewelers has donated a gift certificate, and so they can come out and use that. And we'll divvy out the prizes in different ways and have fun with it, and hopefully people will bring their families out and get the kids involved, and it should be a really good event.
It's probably going to be fun, and it's certainly something that absolutely from that video you can tell really needs to be done.
It does.
That's right. It's a family fun event.
Right.
So we're encouraged to come out, bring some waders or bring a boat, and we're going to have the trash supplies and the gloves there.
Absolutely.
Okay, outstanding. And if you're interested in finding out more about this event and making sure that you get lined up, they need to call.
They could call
Winston.
Call Winston.
Okay.
No problem. 455-2648. TullahomaTN.gov.
Okay. All right. Outstanding, guys. A very ambitious project, and I wish you the best of luck on it. And obviously, you've got the experience, Chad. So,
hey, well, we hope to see you out there.
All right.
Yes, see you out there.
Well, I'll be there except for one thing. Are there any snakes out there?
No snakes.
We got rid of snakes.
No snakes.
You said it. It must be true, Chad. All right. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Give them a call, folks. They need a lot of volunteers. It'd be great if they had 150 people out there or something like that to help with this project and accomplish it all in one day. All right, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, right after these messages.
The highest standard of trust offers a sense of safety and comfort. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of trust in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Have you heard that little voice that beckons you to come home to Tennessee? Well, here's your chance. Here's a property offered by its owner. It's 20 miles from the National Walking Horse Celebration grounds in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and only 10 minutes away from the Jack Daniel Distillery in Lynchburg. It's located at 769 Shipman Creek Road. This property has over a 5,300 square foot home on 45 acres, and a sprawling 200 acres is also available. Let's take a look at the house. Built in 1998, this home has 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. This home offers wide open views, featuring the main floor with over 2,700 square feet of living room, an eat-in kitchen, a formal dining area, and a massive 20 by 19 master bedroom with a master bath and fireplace included. There is craftsmanship at every turn, solid cherry cabinets, built-in cherry shelves, and other solid cherry appointments. It's a 2-story home with 3 nicely sized bedrooms upstairs. Down a spiral staircase, the basement hosts a 40 by 40 den with a handcrafted bar. We're leaving the jukebox here, folks. The basement is a recreation room on steroids. There are too many closets to count and more than you'll ever need. There are so many places in this home to find peace that you'll seldom want to leave it. But when you do, you'll discover up to 200 acres of paved roads with city water. The property is quilted with streams, woods, ponds, and open pasture. The view from the porch alone is enough to say you're home. The property includes a 3-bay heavy construction shop and plenty of room to build stables and graze livestock. If Tennessee's been calling you home, start your journey by calling this number. A property like this comes on the market but once in a lifetime. We think you'll love it. We think you'll stay. This is a very real estate.
I'm meteorologist Leland Statham from the News Channel 5 Weather Center. Look to Jim Fuller and crew for local news night here on Channel 6.
You know, you never can tell what's going to happen around Tullahoma. Something exciting is going on downtown. Clayton Shoe Store, that has been in business in Tullahoma for, probably 120 years, 115, 20 years, is having a huge 2-month-long sale and promotion just to give everybody some great deals and have a reawakening of the downtown area and a lot of fun. And I stopped by and visited with Florence. We're going to give you just a little touch of what's going on downtown at Clayton's. Hi, we're at Clayton Shoe Store, and there is all kinds of stuff going on down here. There's a big sale. The windows are blocked up. We're going to go inside and see just what's happening at Clayton Shoes. I mean, look at this. There are signs flying everywhere. The store is absolutely full. We're going to see if we can find out from Florence just exactly what's going on. Huge sale. Fantastic prizes, everything on sale at Clayton Shoe Store. Let's see who that staff woman is right there. There's staff everywhere. Florence, what are you doing, baby?
Oh, I'm selling shoes, John.
Selling shoes.
Yeah. Get some of these customers on.
I've got them. I'm looking at all of them. They're everywhere. Look at them. They're working hard here. All right, Florence, tell us exactly what's going on at Clayton Shoes.
Okay.
This is crazy.
I know it. Okay, we are closing down our classy clearance down at the Coker Building. I've been there almost 8 years, and I'm gonna try to focus everything up here. We are wanting to try to grow the business up here, maybe pick up some new brands, and my daughter Mary Frances is stepping into the 6th generation, and so we're hoping we can just continue on another 114 years downtown. So down at Classy Clearance, Annie and Carmi and Leslie Hull are down there working, and the prices are just really rock bottom down there. I've got children's shoes from $5.90 to $19.90 is the highest. $5.90, $10.90, $19.90. Women's shoes are $5.90 to $59.90 is the highest. All my men's shoes are $39.90, so there's some great buys at the other store. Everything at this store is on sale too. And we're having some great prizes you can win by points, by coming in, you register, you get points, and then you buy stuff, you get points, and we'll be sending out letters throughout the weeks telling you other things going on.
This is going to be about a 2-month project,
Yes, it is.
isn't it?
The contest ends on May the 31st, and hopefully we won't run out of shoes before then, and we'll keep on having a sale.
There you
okay?
go.
Thank you,
Florence,
John.
thank you so much, dear, and thank your family for all the years of wonderful service to the Tullahoma community and the surrounding area.
Thank you so much.
I know your dad would be proud.
Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the paint. Uh-oh. I just knocked a tree over. This is the paint doctor. I got the color wheel. Now, you know what a color wheel is? It is the wheel at the paint works where you pick all your colors to paint your room. It could be a multicolored beard. It could be a underarm fan. You never can tell. One thing we do know is that it's time to paint. You know, you can make your wife very happy if you go to your house and paint some rooms, or you paint the outside of the house, the inside of the house. It makes them feel very good because you work hard for them and they like that. All women like to see their man sweat. You know, they do. Honeydew is what they do. And you get to do it too. So you go to the Paintworks at 1960 North Washington Street and you see David Heikkinen over there, and he's the real paint doctor. He fixes you up with color. It's so nice when the color is right. Go to Paintworks today. Martin Senor. See? Martin Senor. Right there. Martin Senor at the Paintworks. Bye, and we see you next time. I'm burning up.
Today's Charter tip, set up your parental controls. Children don't always know what they should and shouldn't watch, but parents do, and Charter can help. Charter's parental controls are easy to set up. All you need is a 4-digit PIN. Then you can lock specific titles, channels, and show ratings. Even hide program titles and block paid programming purchases. Family protection in just 4 digits. Another way Charter gives you more. Visit charter.net/tips to get started.
Welcome back. We're going to talk about children. I am so happy to have Joy Prusak. I got it right. On the set with me. You're the director?
Yes, ma'am.
Of the Children's Advocacy Center in Coffee County.
Yes, the Coffee County Children's Advocacy Center.
And what do y'all do?
We serve children in Coffee County and some of the surrounding counties as well who are victims of severe abuse. So that's children wonderful. That have been sexually abused, severely physically abused, neglected, anything exposed to meth, anything that the Department of Children's Services signifies that, severe abuse.
And it takes a bit of money
to
do what you do. And I know you have. This sounds like such fun.
It does.
Beach Party with a Purpose.
Yep, we're having a party.
I like the title, having a party. And that's Friday, April 25th at the Manchester Coffee County Conference Center, which is an awesome place to have an event. Tell me about it.
Well, we decided after this long, hard winter, we usually do party with a purpose.
And
that's
we're
our
having
thing.
winter today.
We are. Yeah, the sandals are gone. The
Yeah.
sundress is gone. We decided to bring the beach to the conference center.
Wonderful.
And, hopefully just let people have a really good time, have some limbo contests, some ugly Hawaiian shirt contests. Come out for a good cause
Sounds
and
like great
enjoy
fun.
themselves. Yes, it should be.
And how many years have you been doing this?
The center actually will be open 9 years this summer.
Wonderful.
And we've served nearly 2,500 children directly, have come through our doors for some kind of service in that time.
And so, is it just for Coffee County?
Primarily, our focus is Coffee County, but every once in a while we have a child from
Spillover.
Franklin or Grundy County that doesn't have access to an advocacy center come to us for services.
So if someone feels like they need your service, what is the process they go through to get to you?
What we do is we recommend that people call the Child Abuse Hotline in the state of Tennessee, and that number is 877-237-0004, or they can call local law enforcement agency.
And just ask.
Yeah, and just tell them, whatever that they think might be happening with the child.
Now, this number I put up, that's to call for the
yes.
party.
Yeah, that's to call for the party or to call the advocacy center, and we can help people. We'll, give them the
so
phone
if you
number.
Call that number, you can give people information.
Right, we'll walk them through the process because it is a process of getting help.
And what are some of the things that you do?
We provide therapy services for children who have been abused. We do specialized medical exams for kids that have been victims of sex abuse. Our key component is our forensic interview service, where we provide interviews of children. We have someone who's trained just to talk to kids to get the story in his or her own words that can be used by law enforcement, the district attorney's office, whoever needs it, hopefully in the hopes of getting a prosecution later on.
Probably the sad thing is it's hard to get children to talk sometimes.
Sometimes
so if
it
you
is.
have a trained specialist that helps with that, it makes a difference to put the child at ease and make them feel like they haven't done anything wrong.
It's not, in the past
else.
it used to be a police officer went to the child's school
And
or
that's
something.
scary.
It is scary. You go to the principal's office and you're interviewed there. Now we have a neutral place where kids can come. And all of the services that we provide for kids and families are provided free of charge. So we never charge a fee for anything that we do for the children.
That's wonderful. Let's talk a little bit about the party.
The party.
It's going to start at 6 o'clock with a social hour and a silent auction.
Yes.
Do you have any special silent auction things you want to talk about?
We have actually, we're known for our auction. We have a great auction. We usually have about 175 auction items that range from, the classic tickets to Dollywood, Nashville Symphony, all that, exciting stuff, Nashville Shores, weekends away in Chattanooga, and that sort of thing. And then we have a live auction that we do during dinner, and we have Walt Disney World tickets. We have a set of Bridgestone tires. We have a year's worth of, I think, pizzas from J&G.
Oh, my gosh.
So, yeah, just
That's
some
awesome.
different things.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there's too many to mention, actually.
Yes, there are.
We have to compliment all the people that give to this awesome event, because it takes a community.
It does.
It can't be done just by a few people. 7 o'clock dinner and live auction, and then at 8 p.m. the famous Utopia will be playing music till everybody drops on the floor.
We hope so. We hope so. We really just want people to come out and have a good time, and there's no sand there, but just kind of kick up their feet and relax and
maybe
enjoy
a few
themselves.
Beach balls.
There will be a few beach balls,
That'll
and
be
swim
fun.
rings and blow
So
up
are
fishes.
you encouraging people to dress like they're going to the beach?
We are, actually.
That's a
We
good
want
idea.
people, to just come and enjoy themselves, be relaxed, not have to worry about getting all dressed up for a night. But just come, however they're comfortable. If they're comfortable in a suit, come that way. I don't care. But if you want that Hawaiian shirt, that's
fine.
welcome, please. Yeah.
And if you just call that number, you can make your reservations. And I'm assuming you want reservations.
We do. We have to give the conference
you've got
center.
to give the conference center a number for dinner. And is there a certain thing on the menu you want to talk about?
He's doing kind of a Caribbean theme menu for us.
Well, Mike Osborne knows how to cook.
Yes.
I mean, at least his crew does.
Yes.
He does a great job.
Yeah, he does. But he kind of tailored the menu to the theme of
the
the party.
event.
So we're looking forward to what he
Is it a
puts together.
buffet or do they serve dinner?
No, it's a serve. We always do a serve, sit-down
wonderful.
dinner, and
I mean, how many chances do you get to go and be served by an elegant group of people that serve elegant food?
Yeah, and hear live music.
Yeah.
I mean,
do we want to talk about how much it costs?
It's $50 a person, $100 a couple. We've actually gone down on the price a little bit this year in hopes of getting more people out there to support the kids. And
I love it that it's $50 for one and $100 for two. I hate it being one person when I go to a place and it's $100 for two and then $65 for one.
Right. You kind of
So I
pay
think
that
that's great.
like a service fee or something.
Listen, and the thing to remember is this cause is so awesome, and if you can't even go, donate some money, because it goes to such a wonderful.
And it stays right here in Coffee County. I mean, that's the most important thing, is it stays here to help the kids who need it the most.
And I guess I can just go ahead and ask this, like, is any of that tax-free? Like,
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah.
So that's You get that on your income tax. So that's nice, too.
It is.
Everybody
you know,
likes that.
People that donate auction items to us, we give them a tax form because that's a tax deduction. You know, we're a 501c3, so that makes it easier for a lot of people.
Well, Joy Prusak, you do a great job with that organization, and they're very fortunate to have you.
Thank you.
And I am encouraging everybody to buy tickets, get out there, and have fun in the sand,
That's
right?
what we want, yes. Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
It's great to meet you. We'll be back.
The final countdown has begun on the remaining 2013s at Russell Barnett Kia. With only a few left in inventory, these deals are amazing. Check out this 2013 Kia Sportage, yours today for $21,500 or $349 a month. That's incredible. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. So come on down to Russell Barnett Kia and let us show you why we are #1 in customer satisfaction. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Hi, I'm Jeff Stroop, and right now through the month of April, we're going to run a spring special to clean and service your systems. It will help with operation and efficiency.
Hello, my name is Joe Stroop. Give us a call with the training promotions running through May 15th with $1,100 rebate and 0% financing for 4 years.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. I'm so glad spring is here. Thank you for all your business and your trust. God bless.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and for the next couple of weeks, last week and a few more weeks, are going to talk about Traders Bank and their 125th year anniversary. And to help us do that today, we have Mr. Tom Anderton up here and Dave Jaggers. And Tom, it's April the 15th. What better time to have folks up here talking about money than April the 15th?
Yes, sir, Mr. John. I brought my main man, Dave Jaggers, from Raymond James. We've had an 11, 12-year relationship with Raymond James, and I thought on April 15th that Traders customers, we have over 500 customers that have a Raymond James relationship, and so today, as we have our second of 4 Tuesdays that we're going to have our birthday celebration on Channel 6, that we would let April 15th be about Raymond James and let you and Dave talk about the Raymond James relationships and what diversification services and offerings that Traders and Raymond James offers our customers. So, Dave, you and John talk about what Raymond James offers.
Well, Dave, I guess my first question is, being as it is April 15th and Income Tax Day, how does Raymond James help a person prepare for tax season and how to deal with your money, places you can put your money, I would assume, to protect it, a tax shelter type stuff? I don't understand a whole lot of that. But give our audience some pointers on some things that Raymond James can help them do.
Well, mostly for taxes, we would work with retirement accounts. And with retirement accounts, they're tax sheltered, tax deferred instruments. So inside of those accounts, you can contribute every year, and that comes off of your baseline of your income. And so that trickles down to less taxes at the end of the year. So at this time of year, we are hustling to get everyone's tax documents out to them in a timely manner, which typically is the last minute. That's how that goes. But and also just any place that we can, help them make money and get that out right before the deadline.
Well, and I would think, what most of us do, and I will appoint myself the world's largest procrastinator. And I'm sure a lot of you folks out there feel that you are, and you might be, but we're in there together. And I think one of the things that Raymond James can probably do is throughout the year, you can help people get prepared on how to take care of their money to where everybody's not scrambling around at the last second worrying about decisions to make. Right. You can help them make those decisions in a timely manner and help them accumulate funds in tax sheltered ways throughout the year. So this time of year, it's just another day.
Well, people like Dave are really valuable in low interest rate environments because, you know, rates have been low now for some 3 to 4 years, and he has access to the entire markets, and he can really find that extra quarter and that extra 0.5% that especially people in fixed incomes can benefit from what he has access to in low interest rate environments.
Well, that's true. And also, you know, we are a very conservative firm, so and I deal mostly with fixed income anyway, so callable CDs and tax-free bonds and that, the whole universe of those, plus mutual funds and stocks, of course. But yeah, we start pretty much at the first of the year, and we have everyone prepared by the time the end of the year rolls around, hopefully that they don't have a nasty tax
an issue or a surprise.
Right. Or a surprise, exactly.
Nothing worse than a big surprise. Tommy, I'll ask you, seeing South Traders has been in business 125 years in Tullahoma and the surrounding area right here. When did banks get into the investing side of this? I know it wasn't always that there was somebody like a Raymond James or a Dave that was in a bank. Or maybe there was, and I just wasn't smart enough to know it. To help people with their investing.
Traded longer than 12 years ago, but Traders has only had access to people like Dave for 12 years. But I think the word diversification, as our industry and our customer base started commanding diversification and needing more than
a savings
account, and initially the $100,000 FDIC insurance, and then it became $250,000. But I think generally when the customer started commanding diversification is when the importance of a Dave and a Raymond James was necessary for commercial banks to add that to our product offerings.
And that's not just Traders, that's banking in general, nationwide, I'm sure.
So now, but what's important at Traders is it's a one-stop shop, is you can get the CD and you can get the Raymond James all under one roof.
Along with all those other great services that Traders Bank has been known for throughout the years.
Get your home loan, you can get your CD, you can get your checking account.
You can get a smile.
Get a smile.
You can get a handshake.
Get called by name.
And if you're over there at Traders at the right time, you might get popcorn, you might get chili.
Come on Fridays, the next 3 or 4 Fridays, you can get a gift. We're going to have handouts for our birthday celebrations the next 3 or 4 Fridays. So for all our customers, please drop by Traders Bank in Winchester, Manchester, Shelbyville, Tullahoma, main office, or West Lincoln the next 3 or 4 Fridays, and let us show our appreciation to you for you choosing us as your bank by giving you a gift.
And always the greatest gift you can get from a bank, in my opinion, is the great service that you find on the front line when you walk through the door. Those beautiful faces, those big smiles, and that handshake, knowing that you will be taken care of properly, respectfully, and just almost lovingly by the folks at Traders Bank. Dave, thanks so much for being with us.
Sir.
Great to meet you, and I'm sure we'll hear more from you as time goes on.
That's right.
Tom, congratulations, buddy. 125 years.
125
under the same
years.
name. That doesn't happen much, folks. But that's what Traders Bank is all about. We'll be back right after these messages.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
This is a tree that was never chopped down to make a crutch that was never needed. By a child who never got polio. Because vaccine was never in short supply. Thanks to people whose compassion wasn't either. Over the years, Rotary Club members have helped immunize over 2 billion children against polio. Soon, the world will be polio-free. Rotary, humanity in motion.
How long has it been since you raced a cheetah? Are your tornado creating skills getting rusty? Tired of being the only one in your neighborhood who hasn't built a dinosaur? Sounds like it's time to visit the Hands-On Science Center. The Hands-On Science Center is an indoor science playground. In this museum, please touch is the rule. Join us for weekly science demonstrations on space, lasers, lizards, rocks, and a whole lot more. No two visits are ever the same, so visit often to see our ever-changing exhibits and demonstrations. The Hands-On Science Center, 101 Mitchell Boulevard in Tullahoma.
I'm meteorologist Leland Statham, and you're watching Just Plain Living here on Charter Channel 6.
All right, folks, we're back. What a show.
Yeah,
I know,
absolutely.
lots of stuff happening. I can't keep up with it.
Hard to, yeah, I started to say it's hard to keep up with.
I'm going to get a new computer chip in my brain.
I didn't know they were available. We can use that.
That's coming up.
Well, we just want to make sure again and tell everyone we hope you have a wonderful Easter week.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And find a moment to be at peace in this crazy, crazy world we live in. You know,
serenity. That's what we
seek. Take a moment for serenity.
Serenity, courage, and wisdom.
Great things.
That's all we need.
Great things.
Yes.
What we're going to do right now to close the show, I was invited by my friend Tom Jones to the river. Don Jones.
I didn't know you knew Tom personally.
And his other brother Tom.
Yeah, and his other brother Tom. Down to the River Cafe to hear a fellow by the name of Tom Bresch. And he is Merle Travis's son and one of the most incredible guitar players and entertainers I've seen, and I don't know when. We're going to close the show with that. And
sounds good.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Don't you roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Yeah, roll on, buddy, pull that load cold. How can I pull when the wheels won't go? Try to pick kind of like this. not your fortune in a dark, dreary mine. Little fool, that's a habit, and sheep in your soul, till the stream of your blood runs as black as coal. Where it's dark as a dungeon, damp as the dew, where danger is double and the pleasures are few. Where the rain never falls and the sun never shines, it's dark as a dungeon way down in the mine. Well, I hope when I'm gone and the edges shall roll, my body will blacken and turn to coal. And I'll look from the door of my heavenly home, and I'll pity the miners digging my home. Well, it's dark as a dungeon, it's black as a deed. The danger's double, that's a folk song, I can do what I want. And the pleasures of feed, yes indeed. Where the rain never falls and the sun never shines, it's dark as a dungeon way down in the mine. Oh yes, it's dark as a dungeon way down there in the mine. Well, some people say man's made out of mud. The poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bone. The mind that's weak and the back that's strong. Oh, 16 times. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Well, St. Peter, don't you call me? 'Cause I can't go. I hold my soul to the company store. Well, I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble in my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake. Right on my line, there ain't no high tone woman make me walk the line. Oh, 16 times. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Well, St. Peter, don't you call me? 'Cause I can't go. I hold my soul to the company store. Well, I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. Picked up my shovel, walked right down to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal. The straw boss said, well, bless your soul, 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Well, St. Peter, don't you call me? 'Cause I can't go. I hold my soul to the company store. Well, if you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't and a lot of men died. I got one fist of iron, the other is steel. If the right one don't get you, my left one will. 16 tons, what do you get? Another day old and deep in dead. St. Peter, don't you call me? 'Cause I can't go. I hold my soul to the company store. Okay, all of you that aren't eating, sing a song one time, snap your fingers, tap your foot, something. Here we go, all together. You look but 16 tons.
What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. Oh, my soul to the company store.
Yeah, 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Well, St. Peter, don't call me, I can't go. Bad impression, but you're not gonna do it. Yeah, 'cause I owe my soul. No rent to the company store.